You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, we're going to be talking about the woke NHL here in this video. The NHL has a major problem on their hands. The NHL wants the virtue signal for the alphabet community. However, the players are actually rejecting that. I find it to be disturbing that the NHL is actually doing all of these Pride nights. There's so many of them, guys. I mean, it seems like every single night. And in the NHL, every single team has a Pride night. And I'm pretty sure that the teams did not ask the players for any type of approval on this. And make no mistake about it, guys, these Pride nights are political. It is very political. And these teams are putting the players in an awkward position because if they don't show up on the ice, that is going to be headlines as to why this player decided not to actually go on the ice and wear a Pride jersey or a Pride hockey stick in pregame. Now, of course, this stuff is not happening during the games because the NHL would definitely have more of a major problem as these players that don't want to wear the Pride jerseys, they're just not even going out for pregame. They're not. And if the team said, hey, you must wear this Pride jersey during the game, then players would actually start missing games. Yeah, then it would be a major problem. They may not be able to even field players for games. Well, Gary Bettman, the woke commissioner of the NHL, he's actually come out and he said some things about these Pride nights. Now, of course, the NHL is the same league that was out there virtue signaling for transgenderism in hockey. You remember, guys, they actually had this it wasn't a Pride night, but it was some type of a transgender mixed team event or whatever you want to call it. And actually a biological woman got hurt, had a concussion when she was actually hit by a biological male that was actually identifying as a woman. Yeah, that was a major problem right there. And we actually covered that extensively. But since then, the NHL has went even more woke with all of these Pride nights. And I believe, folks, that they're going to alienate a whole bunch of people, including their fans. They're putting these players in a very bad position. Ivan Provorov didn't want to wear a Pride jersey and the media attacked him. They said that he was just hiding behind his religion. You know, they only want you to practice your religion on Sundays, and then after that, they want you to go out there and sin against your religion. But anyway, let's get into this, guys, right here on the Post Millennial. NHL may cancel LGBT Pride nights as growing number of players refuse to wear rainbow gear. And I believe that more players are getting more comfortable not wearing these jerseys now because they've seen that more players don't want to wear these jerseys. And I believe in the future, you're going to see an increase of players that don't want to wear this. Guys, I think I said this before. I believe there is a reason why the NBA has not had these Pride nights, you know, especially in pregame with the players. The NBA is like 80% black. I'm a black man. And believe it or not, regardless of what the media actually tells you, a whole bunch of black people are not down with the alphabet stuff. The media is never going to tell you that, but anybody that's black and lived in a black community will tell you that. I'm telling you that here. But anyway, let's go ahead and read this, guys. In response to an increasing number of players engaging in silent protests against the NHL's Pride nights, a new report claims the league is re-evaluating the events, which may lead to them being canceled. And I believe they do need to be canceled because it's definitely political and it's alienating the players and the teams. It's putting the teams and players on opposite sides of the fence. And the players, they don't want to wear these jerseys and they feel like they're being forced to. But anyway, currently all of the teams in the NHL hold Pride nights. However, some now do so without the themed jerseys as the events are planned by individual teams, not the league. And in some of these these Pride nights, the players are actually supposed to wear these Pride pregame jerseys, and then they get auctioned off. Guess what? If the player does not actually wear that jersey, guess what? It does not get auctioned off. It doesn't have any value unless the player is actually wearing the jersey. League Commissioner Gary Bettman said in an interview with CTV News when asked about the players that have refused to wear Pride-themed jerseys this season, quote, "This is the first time we've experienced that, and I think it's something that we're going to have to evaluate in the offseason," close quote. Citing religious beliefs, several players have declined to participate in pregame warm-ups while wearing Pride-themed jerseys, and the numbers are increasing, guys. Bettman told the outlet, quote, "This is one issue where players, for a variety of reasons, may not feel comfortable wearing the uniform as a form of endorsement." That is coming from the commissioner of the NHL right there. The commissioner continued, quote, "But I think that's become more of a distraction now because the substance of what our teams and we have been doing and stand for is really being pushed to the side for what is a handful of players basically have made personal decisions, and you have to respect that as well." Well, the Wokes don't respect that. The Wokes are going to go out there. They're going to call these players transphobic, homophobic, bigots, you name it. And I don't believe any of these players are like that. But these players are put in a position to go out there and endorse a lifestyle that they are against. That is a major problem right there. Last Thursday night, Florida Panthers players Mark and Eric Stahl refused to wear the jerseys, citing their Christian beliefs. Now, I actually read another article because I did that video too. And one, if not both of their brothers last season actually wore the jerseys, but this year they didn't. So what's that's telling me is that last season they felt pressured to do it and they did it. But this time they saw players actually taking a stand against this, and they said, all right, no, we feel comfortable now not actually wearing this. Actually, they should have did that last season as well. This is what they said, though. Quote, "We carry no judgment on how people choose to live their lives and believe that all people should be welcome in all aspects of the game of hockey. Having said that, we feel that us wearing a Pride jersey, it goes against our Christian beliefs." Close quote. Right there. And Jeremy Reimer, we actually did a video on him as well. Other players have taken similar actions for their religious beliefs, such as Philadelphia Flyers defenseman Ivan Provorov, who we talked about, and San Jose Sharks goalie James Reimer. After refusing to wear the Pride jersey, Provorov jerseys immediately sold out online. Yeah. So the NHL needs to pay attention to this. Ivan Provorov, who the woke media has now deemed a bigot, his jersey sold out. The NHL fans went out there and bought his jersey. That should be an eye-opener for the NHL right there. Even the fans, they're not down with all of this stuff. And right here, I think I actually put this in a video here about this woke journalist went on the air and bashed Ivan Provorov because he did not wear a Pride jersey. Yeah. And this is another one right here, another player. We actually didn't do a video on this, but this is Buffalo Sabres defenseman Ilya Lyubinskin. I'm probably butchering that name. But anyway, he has announced that he would not take part in the pregame warm-up Monday because the team is scheduled to wear Pride jerseys due to fears of retribution at home in Russia because of the Kremlin's anti-gay law. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of Russian-born players in the NHL, and of course in Russia they don't play that game. Guess what? They don't play it in China either. I mean, over here we are much more lax as a country when it comes to LGBT stuff. The United States is like the most friendly LGBT place on the planet. However, I don't believe that anybody should actually be forced to endorse this stuff. But these sports leagues, they gotten super duper woke, extremely woke. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think the future is of these Pride nights in the NHL? Do you think that the league is just going to outright ban them? I believe that they should, because it's just so political. It's very, very divisive. Fans go to the games for one reason only: to be entertained. The fans don't want propaganda pushed in their face, but still, the NHL has not learned it. Boy, the NHL has been super duper woke in 2023. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.